What's up, YouTube? As you may already know, there's already drama running around about this update.
Man, this is some bullshit. Move this man.
Even the majority of you guys highly disapprove of it, but is still an upgrade from our previous Valentine events.
Brother,
I will get into those things later into this video. I'm Dre, and we're going to be comparing mutations and my experience with the new fiend fruit and the drama behind it. The code word, for those who didn't skip the intro, is tomatoes. Let's get into the real ish, y'all. Before we get into the video, I am hosting a giveaway once we hit 800 subscribers. And in order to participate, you'll have to like, subscribe, maybe even share this video, base add on the price of your chosen Game Pass or permanent you'll have, or just being in the Discord. You'll be added 2x by default. Just remember to add your username in the comments below. Discord link will be in the description down below. First off, let's start by saying I was debating whether I'd buy fiend for content, but then went fishing out straight pocket lint and came to the conclusion,
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
why pay when I can sweat like the bozo grinder I am and try with the power of a true grinder and gain the fiend fruit through hard work and hours of dedication.
You serious?
I fell asleep, woke up the next day, and randomized, then got it practically on my first try.
It's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure?
Stay calm. Wait. Everybody calm down.
That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
I can admit, getting this fruit was honestly the most hyped I probably was, because besides paying for the overhyped wolf mutation and my countless efforts trying to get the imperial mutation via paid gacha, compared to the other mutations, fiend is the only one that has 5 or 6 new abilities. Even though it has a list of 4 moves, it's 2 moves and 2 variations. The problem with the Z-held ability is that when you hold it down, it pretty much makes you a target because that startup takes 4 to 5 business days.
A few moments later, 2 seconds later,
million, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
All honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have.
The X held. I was expecting a big explosion on impact when fully charged, but instead it was a disappointment. Evan Bacento has a better explosion than this. What doesn't make sense to me is that the fiend fruit is allowed to walk on water as a non-ice type.
Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
But of course the excuse for that is, it's a Yeti mutation. However, at the end of the day, this is still the best mutation to ever recently touch BLOXFRUITS. I personally don't like the mutation part of BLOXFRUITS, but I think it's still cool. I just rather they refresh the entire moveset, not just some its and bits, like Wolf specifically.
What did I do?
Just go to the office.
What did I do?
Go, just go.
This is an actual fruit in the One Piece universe, and they chopped it down to a mutation, whose Z ability is supposed to be broken. Yet it sucks when it comes to fully hitting this. This being a mutation isn't too much the problem, especially since it came out during Halloween.
Alright, Jeffy, say the trick or treat song.
Trick or treat, beat my meat, give me something to stick in my ass.
The reason why it barely makes sense for Fiend to get this mutation through the ONI's corruption is because Game43 is on a rampage just based off him being angry from the Uzoth's failure to capture the control rework.
I give Uzoth one job and he fails?
Which also leads me to ask, is there going to be a part 2 of this update? Probably not. But why introduce Fiend nows? Having a Fiend fruit come out of a Valentine's event is wild. Like bro in the back fiend in for some love while everybody else with their love. Coulda named the fruit tweaker because bro came out fully tweaked out and pulled up on bro for having a Valentine's like.
Nigga, did I just catch you having fun?
Sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy! My baby!
The main problem is why not show the love fruit its flowers on? Its own event, the love fruit was expected to have. its own mutation, which would in my mind work as the hollow fruit, making people depressed instead of stunned with love. Speaking the bright side of this could just be the interaction we'd get between ImDrayy and Game43, because as we already know, the losers always come back.
I always come back.
Which is why I'm still awaiting on my man Venom to spin back for the squad.
To this day! To this day!
I pretty much just want them to actually give us the dark rework we've been teased 2 events ago. It's like they're holding on to creation and dark upgrade and rework like bait. I'm not a developer, so I can't rush the process of them trying to make rare Logia fruit into this top-tier rework, which I will be holding high expectations for because you put bro on the throne next to 2 of the best reworks in the game, so if it's mid, it will 100% be slandered more than the wolf mutation. If you made it this far into the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to show your boy support. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers with the 800 sub goal being around a few corner. I have a Discord server for those interested in communicating with your boy or having easier access to the giveaways and possible Discord/Roblox community hangouts. Follow my Twitch and TikTok too, for future live streams as well. Anyways, back to the video. Even though this was the most we've ever received from an event, correct me if I'm wrong, but this might be both the best and worst event at the same exact time, and I still wonder if this is all we're getting because obviously we still know that ONI will make its appearance based off the BLOXFRUITS bulletin. But will this bring forth the Celestial Fruit 2 after ONI's rampage? Or will ImDrayy watch as Game43 corrupts more fruits? This could be a callback to the ImDrayy versus Game43 second C cutscene too. However, this makes too much sense to be true. We know BLOXFRUITS doesn't really do deep callbacks, at least none that I can think of. But if anything, by the end of the Valentine's event, which is said to be in 4 days, obviously probably not instantly, but eventually the ONI fruit will make its appearance to BLOXFRUITS, shaking all of 3rd or possible all 3 Cs, corrupting several fruits before the arrival of ImDray's celestial fruit and fighting style. What do you guys think? Thank you for watching.